Alright, since in the last video we took a look at an Optimus Prime, I figured this video we'll take a look at a Megatron. No. Not Rid 01 Megatron. I'm not that rich. No, today we are going to be taking a look at a Studio Series Megatron. No, not the Revenge of the Fallen one. No, not the 07 one. No, not the Dark of the Moon one, even though, actually, I could dig him out for comparisons. I might pause and do that really quick. But no, we are taking a look at Studio Series 100 something. 106? 110? I'm not sure. Bumblebee movie, Concept Art Megatron. And yes, I am starting in tank mode. And so, I know a lot of people start in robot mode because that's how the figure's packaged. And I know a lot of people prefer that. But nobody watches my stuff anyway, so who's gonna care? And I like having, starting in vehicle mode, then going to robot mode. And you know what, screw it, I'm gonna dig out my Dark of the Moon Megatron really quick. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so again, we are starting in tank mode, which is nice. It's really nice. I've seen people compare this to me going over the articulation just in case it didn't film. Rotates, weird axis. Can angle the turret up. Rolling wheel, or no rolling wheels, because tab would mess up the clearance of the wheels. Just because I think I forgot those. Yeah, anyway. I made a joke about this one getting reissued every 5 seconds. Because it does. We have 12 versions of that mold that came out 4 years ago. 5 years ago. Anyway, here he is with my Universal Studios Dark of the Moon Megatron that I found at GameStop, not Universal Studios. But yeah, as you can see, the Bumblebee movie one is a lot shorter, but truck and trailer, tank. He's also a lot wider because again, tank, truck and trailer. Anyway, fuck, I don't think the details also came out. What is my camera doing? What is my camera doing? Okay. I don't know why my camera was vibrating like that. Anyway. We're gonna do... It's only fair to compare him with his arch rival, Optimus Prime, my knockoff of him. As you can see, wider, because it's a tank. I mean, what else can I really say about that comparison? Mine does sit slightly forward, but this is also a knockoff because I can't afford the outrageous prices this guy goes for on the aftermarket. Also, because I don't know if the camera, if I was recording when I said it, if I did, I'll just cut this out, I guess. This is a knockoff because I can't find it physically, and I'm not able to afford the outrageous prices he already goes for on the aftermarket. I paid $25 for this. $25. And you know what? I feel like it's worth it. It would be worth the standard liter price too, but I'm also going to compare him with Rise of the Beasts Scorponok. I don't know why. Because why not, I guess. That looks wrong. Yeah. I do have two. I'm gonna keep this guy in robot mode for robot mode comparison, so. Anyway, so now let's get down to transformation. Now, this guy is special because not only is he the first concept art figure, he is also our first movie triple changer. Yes, he is a triple changer. You all already know this. I don't know why I'm saying this like it's a surprise. So let's get into that jet mode. Okay, so first you're going to want to disconnect the arms. Go ahead and bring them out. Go ahead and grab them by the bicep and rotate. So the elbow is facing the right way. Rotate, elbow. Extend the arms. Go ahead and leave them there or flip them up right now just to get them out of the way. Wait. Sorry, his chest just felt really cold, like it was made out of metal. Wait, give me one sec. Holy shit, guys. I think the knockoff company made his chest die-cast. Like how, the knockoff company that made this guy made his, windshield areas die-cast. Holy shit, I think they made his chest die-cast metal. That is freaking cool. I really can't tell. Just, you know, the cold feeling. I just realized, I went through the whole comparison with this guy. I don't think my camera was actually recording for it. So let's redo that. As you can see, this guy is a little bit shorter, but a little bit taller. I don't mind the compensation of size with how much complexity and details in this guy. I do prefer this one's axis of rotation for the turret. But, you know, that's a minor thing. Yeah. Both can angle their turrets up at a weird axis, but, you know. Oh, shit. Did that also screw up the recording time? It feels metal. I did not know that. Anyway. Get back to the transformation. So you're going to want to split the legs right here. Take these side sections, flip them up. Flip them up. Oh, wait, no. You're going to want to untab the turret. It tabs in right here. Well, it's more of a clip. See, it's more of a clip that goes in right there. And then move that out of the way. Then you can take the side sections and bring them up. Legs, you're going to want to compress them. They'll click into place. You're going to want to make sure that these sections are facing the hip skirts. Yeah, here's QC issue because it's a knockoff. These are the exact same panel down to which side the tab section is on. So he does not, technically does not tab together properly. But yeah, no. And you're also going to want to slide the turret, or the tread sections up. Take his, or you're going to want to rotate his thighs like this, so they're facing up like this. Take these wing sections, untab them, flip them up, flip this little tip out. Flip up, flip up. You're going to want to come in here and untab the toes from the this section. Go ahead and untab the rest of the leg as well. You want to take this section right here, which is the tread in tank mode, and fold it around to become the booster in jet mode. That is really cool. You're going to want to take the leg, bring it down. This section right here, or this tab right here, will go into this. This slot will go into this tab. Just like so. You're going to want to bend the leg. This tab is going to go into this slot. Sometimes it's easier if you tab the booster into his thigh first and then tab his knee, his leg in. You're going to want to take this section, bring it out and up. You can really angle it however you want. If you want it all the way in here, you can have it sticking out a little bit. Whatever you really want. Let's get the other leg done. Which I really like how the tank treads flip around to become the boosters. Come and tab it in, tab it in. Tab the foot in. Bring the knee spike up. And that is where you're going to leave the legs for now. Next, you're going to want to bring the chest up a little bit so you can rotate the head. Still can't believe this section's actually die cast. Anyway, bring that back. This is the order I go in because I like flipping the nose coming out last. So you're going to want to take the arms, bring them down so it looks like this on the top. Bring it back at this black hinge, and then bring it back down so it covers up that section right there. Take the arms and bring them in. Bring them in. You're going to want to rotate them so these sections are facing right here. Again, QC issue because knockoff. This is supposed to be painted silver as well, so you're going to want to compress the cannon down at this hinge and rotate it. It's not how I personally transform it. This is how the instructions tell you to, so you're going to want to rotate at the bicep, not the elbow, bicep, and bring the arms down. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring the legs up. The arms will tab into the legs. Arms will... Oh, and also, might as well show you. You're also supposed to bring this hip skirt up. And it's supposed to tab into the slot. Which it does on this side. This side, because they use the exact same piece, doesn't. So, yeah. Anyway, you still want to make sure it's tabbed in to that section right there. And then you're going to want to just angle the cannon so it's facing forward. Or you can always remove the cannon entirely. Alright, then what you're going to want to do is come in here, flip out this section of the cockpit, flip these in. These are really tight, so I don't compress them all the way. And then you're going to want to flip out the nose cone. And make sure you have everything lined up and everything tabbed in, which I do not. And admittedly, the jet mode is a little fiddly. But, you know, here you have Megatron's jet mode. And as much as I like it, it is very fiddly. I will say that. It is very fiddly. Also, the cannon. What I usually do is I leave it with this section out in tank formation and just plug it back into the arm. And just kind of angle it up. You can't tab it back into both arms, but otherwise things get really misaligned. But yeah. So there's Megatron in his in his jet mode. So here, Megatron in jet mode. I think they were trying to go with something that resembles the 07 movie, as well as having little hints of Energon, like with how the cockpit is. And while I do think it looks decent, it is not his strongest mode. And most of the details we've already seen in tank mode because, well, yeah. Except I do really like the cockpit. That is really nice and sleek. But yeah, and he does have a decently impressive wingspan, even though it's just his legs and tiny little bit of wing, but you know. Quick comparisons. he went all the way onto the other side of the couch. Tank Megatron from Siege. Truck Megatron. Yeah, he only got whiter. He's a white boy. Another truck. And a scorpion. Yeah. Anyway, on to the main event, robot mode, and wow. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to unpeg the arms, bring the legs back. I usually get the arms done, as quickly as possible. So bring them out, bring them up, rotate the bicep, come to this panel right here, open his hand and flip it out. This side you're going to want to bring the cannon down and rotate it. You can also bring it up and rotate it on this axis if you want this little peg to be sticking up as like an iron sight. But yeah, open the arm, bring that out, and we are done with the arms for now. So you're going to want to come back to the legs, rotate them so that way this black section is facing forward. You're going to want to untab the foot from the booster, bring the foot out, untab the booster from his thigh, and rotate it back in like it was for tank mode. You're going to want to take this knee spike, bring it up. Mine is really tight, so it usually brings the leg with it. Bring the leg up, it will tab in. Come here, flip the wing in, and flip it in again. Same thing on the opposite side. Flip, 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 flip it, flippity flip, flip, flip. Make sure everything's tabbed in. You're going to want to come in here, open up these sections, and flip the nose cone back into the chest. Make sure this assembly is down as much as it can be, so you can flip his head up. Compress this assembly like you did in jet mode, only you want to make sure his arms are shifted in. They will tab in to his arm. Oh, you're also going to want to make sure these panels are flipped all the way along side so it doesn't hinder anything. You're going to want to make sure the that section's straight, unlike me. And tab it in. Bring the hip skirts around. Straighten everything out. And here we have Studio Series Bumblebee Movie Megatron in robot mode. Now, say what you want about, the slightly slapdashed jet mode and the interesting tank mode. This is what you buy him for, and my camera's quality is shit right now. What the fuck? I think that's slightly better. But no, this is what you buy him for. Let's bring him in close. Let's look at those knees. Now let's get a good look at that head sculpt. And yeah, the head sculpt is a little busy. You can still at least tell that's supposed to be Megatron. Yeah. I do like the red biceps. I do like how much red is just sprinkled around this guy. I think this red right here was added by the knockoff company, but still, that looks really fucking cool. I think the red down here as well, just because of how slightly sloppily applied it is. But yeah, he's really cool. And he is not slacking in articulation at all. The head is on a ball joint. You can do full 360. You can look up. You can look down. The arms can do a full 360. Can go out. You have bicep rotation. You even have elbow rotation for transformation. Over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You have wrist rotation. You have opening hands. He has the trigger finger, other fingers split. Whereas trigger finger is separate, but the other three are molded in place. And they are on a hinge right here and right here. So you can get some pretty good poses out of him. Because of transformation, you can also use this for his wrist. Also, he has butterfly joints because of the way he transforms. He can do a full 360. If you move these side panels out of the way, you can go up that far. You can do more than the full splits. If you move this panel in rather than up, he can, as well as this. You can also move this panel back, and he does a lot more. Yeah, you can kick all the way up. And of course, if you move this side panel back, you can kick back about that far. He has thigh rotation. He has over 90 degrees of bend at the knees. And he has ankle tilt, which is really stiff on mine, but ankle tilt. Plus, the feet can go forward, and they can go back. So this guy is no slouch in articulation. You can get him in some really freaking cool poses. However, I think he looks the most dynamic just standing there. Or sitting in Starscream's throne, which I will show you later. Right after the comparisons. So, we are going to compare him with Siege Megatron, who mine's heels are missing, so he can't stand. So I'm going to prop him against the backdrop. And yeah, Studio Series is taller. And again, say what you want about the detail, being over-detailed, or the slapdash jet mode, or, it just being a reuse of G1, but with added details and shit. This guy looks so much better. Like, come on. SS Megatron looks so much better, in my humble opinion. Here he is with the Dark of the Moon Studio Series Megatron, who he's slightly shorter than, but, this one looks slightly more monstrous. This one looks more dynamic, in my opinion. Also, yes, his Decepticon symbol is slightly crooked because I'm the one who placed it there. Sue me. But yeah. No, one of your things came undone. Now, I don't feel like transforming Optimus, but so you still get a idea of how he looks with SS36. Here he is with my knockoff of him that is Nemesis Prime. And I think these two look really good together. It's like peering into an alternate future where Optimus joined the Decepticons. That is just really cool to me. And here he is with, let me get him straightened out first, Rise of the Beasts, Scorponok. He looks really good. He looks like one of his foot soldiers. And I was about to do my, outro, but I just remembered. I forgot to show you some stuff with the cannon. So the cannon, 1, is extremely detailed. 2, you have options with it. If you untab it and then rotate it, there's another tab right here that will tab in right there. And that's sort of the configuration you kind of want for tank mode, with this facing up. You know, here's its tank configuration. But if you bring it back, you can actually fold it up. So you can fold up his cannon and place it right on his back, which is pretty cool weapon storage in my opinion. I mean, obviously you're going to mostly have it on his arm, but still. And while you're, I lost my train of thought. While you can have it on his back, you can still unfold it and have him have an over-the-shoulder cannon that would give Soundwave a run for his money. There we go, over-the-shoulder cannon. Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, 1, you can keep it on his back like this to give him his G1 cannon shoulder look. Or you can use this peg to peg it on and have it angle only about that much. I don't know why they put this panel on, especially when it only rotates about that much. But what I do is I pretend like, you know, when it's up like this, it's charging or it's ready to fire, and then down it's either off or has fired. But yeah. So, because I almost forgot that, now, outro. But that has been my review of Transformers Studio Series Concept Art Bumblebee movie Megatron. That was a mouthful. I highly recommend this figure. It's really good, very articulate, very posable. Yeah, the jet mode is a little slapdash, but the tank mode looks amazing. And let's be honest, we buy this guy for his robot mode. Like, the vehicle modes are just extra bonuses. But, I mean, even then, his transformation is fun. He looks amazing. If you buy from AliExpress, there's a chance yours will have a die-cast chest. Like this guy does. And, by extension, this guy. Which, you know, you don't see on the official ones. So, hey, that's cool. That's freaking cool. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you know, what you would like me to review next. If I have it, I'll try and take a look. Anyway, guys, so that has been the video, and I'll see you all next time.